Hey, Dr. Shaw, George Capote here. This is now my 5th attempt at doing this video. It's failed every time I've tried to connect and continue to the next screen. So forgive me if this is brief, because I believe it's not connecting due to length. So number one, identifying the muscles labeled in the picture. Number one, levator scapula. Number two, sternocleidomastoid. Number three, rhomboids. Number four, iliopsoas. Number five, rectus femoris. Number six, gastrocsoleus complex. Number seven, gluteus medius. Number eight, pec major, minor. Number nine, biceps. Number 10, triceps. So from the picture, it looks like Dr. Miller is obviously in that slumped position. Uh, Forward head posture, excess kyphosis in the back, just kind of that slump posture, neck up, rounded shoulders. So our goal is to stretch those anterior muscles, all these shortened muscles on the anterior side, and get them forward, as well as some of the leg musculature as well. So for number one, for the levator scapula, we're going to stretch that by, so if we want to target our right levator scapula, we're going to stretch it by bringing our right arm kind of behind our neck, upper back area. We're going to bring our chin to our opposite armpit. And we can use our opposite arm to pull slightly downward. Okay, you should feel a nice stretch in that levator scapula area. You're going to want to hold that about 20 to 30 seconds, 2 or 3 times per set, and you can do that several times throughout the day. Number two, sternocleidomastoid. So for that, if you want to stretch your right sternocleidomastoid, you're going to rotate to your opposite side and then extend your neck. Okay, and from this position, you can kind of make minor adjustments until you really feel tension across that SCM. It's important to keep the shoulder down. If you're sitting in a chair, you can hold onto the chair to ensure that shoulder stays down. Okay, but kind of just maneuver until you feel that tension on the SCM. Number three was rhomboids, but I believe those wouldn't need stretching because those are in a lengthened position, which would make them more weak, so you'd want to strengthen those. So for iliopsoas, we would want to stretch that by doing a hip flexor stretch. So if you're trying to stretch your right iliopsoas, you can use a cushion here or a dog bed or whatever you got laying around, and we're going to stretching your right iliopsoas, so you're going to want to kneel on that right leg. Okay, first move is from this position, we're going to do a posterior pelvic tilt. Okay, so this is relaxed position, and then posterior pelvic tilt, maintaining that tilt while you lean forward. Okay, it's important to keep that chest up. You don't want to lean forward, with your upper body. So that's going to decrease the stretch on that iliopsoas. So posterior pelvic tilt, lean, hold that about 15 to 20 seconds. Can be a little uncomfortable. We're going to want to do that maybe 3 or 4 times, a couple times throughout the day. Rectus femoris muscle, we're going to stretch that by doing a standing quad stretch. So from this position, just standing upright, if we want to stretch that right quad, we're going to bring that right foot up, keep that knee pointed towards the ground, kind of keep that upper leg in line with your other leg. You don't want it up here, and you don't want it way back there. So you want to just kind of point it down towards the ground, bring that heel to the buttocks, all right, and keep that upper body nice and upright. You should feel a nice stretch across that rectus femoris. We want to hold that about 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, 2 or 3 times per set, several times throughout the day. Gastrocsoleus complex, runner stretch is what we like to call it. So if we're stretching your left gastrocsoleus, we're going to want to keep that back leg nice and extended, keep that heel down, And you can hold on to a table or a desk or a wall nearby just for stability reasons. And you're going to want to lean forward, keeping that leg nice and extended, heel down. That's going to stretch your gastroc. You can hold that about 20 to 30 seconds. Again, 2 or 3 times. To get the soleus, we're going to want to slightly flex. And same movements, leaning forward a little bit, keeping that flex position, heel down. It's going to target the soleus, which is a little bit lower on the calf. Glute med, lower that again. Glute med, if we're stretching out your right side, we're going to get in this figure 4 position, okay, and we're going to bring your knee diagonally across your chest, kind of up and over, and you should feel a nice stretch, kind of right in that lateral hip, glute med area, okay. A more intense stretch would be from this position to grab the opposite leg and pull upwards. And that's a little deeper stretch. So you can do those, again, 20 to 30 second holds a couple of times. Pec major and minor. We're going to want to do a doorway stretch. So just in any doorway, we're going to bring the arms up, 1 foot forward, and kind of lean forward. You can also bring the arms down by the side. Okay, lean forward, just targeting different fibers of that pec. Hold that about 20 to 30 seconds, same deal. A couple of times per set, a few times a day. And then biceps and triceps. Bicep stretch, just kind of extending the elbow, flexing or extending the wrist. You should feel a nice stretch in the anterior compartment of the forearm as well as the bicep. You can also hang on to a table, put your arm on the table, and just kind of keep the elbow extended and rotate away. And that's so with that shoulder extension and elbow extension, you're going to stretch from both the origin and insertion of the bicep, keeping the arm extended and stretching. Again, 20 to 30 seconds, a couple times per set. And then triceps, real basic, just arm behind the head, opposite arm, pulling slightly. Okay. Same deal, 20, 30 seconds, few times. And that was my home exercise flexibility program for Dr. Miller. Hope you enjoyed. Shark Pride. Go NSU. See you soon. Thanks.